Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. It is Friday, October 10th, and I'm going to jump right into it. So, a little chilly out. This might be the coldest morning we've had since last season. I had 27 when I got up this morning. So hopefully everyone's nice and toasty. I'm one of those holdouts. I didn't turn on my heat. I'm trying to hold out for financial reasons. But I want to touch on a few things here. I'm going to start with this past Wednesday at City Hall in the council chambers was the Pittsfield School Committee meeting. And I showed up a little bit early for this one because the Pittsfield Federation of School Employees, their union that represents our school bus drivers, cafeteria workers, janitors, I think paraprofessionals, they've been negotiating their contract. And some of the things they're asking for are basic things. And it saddens me that they have to fight this much to get some of these things, which are sick time, maternity leave. Some of the janitorial staff is asking for proper training on the equipment. One of the members who is a janitor in the public school systems spoke about another employee that was hurt in an accident with a snowblower. It was moving hearing some of the things they're asking for, which seem like in today's world, basic necessities. It was hard to believe that they don't get sick days. They don't get paid sick days. They don't get maternity leave. I thought, what is going on? And I know, money is tight, but these people are essential to our public school system. And to hear the tenure of some of them that have been there for 20, 25 plus years. I mean, the fact that they're having to fight for these basic things and these people are so important to our public school systems. So I will be doing a little bit of a follow-up on that. Here's a quick 5-second video that I took outside of City Hall before the meeting. So that was some of the union members that were there, and they're just fighting for a fair contract. And I remember when they went through this before I helped them out with this, I think back in 2020 or 21 when they were negotiating a contract then. So definitely, if you support them, and I hope you do, make sure you contact your school committee members. Make sure you contact your city councilors and express your support for them. Believe me, it is much needed and much appreciated, I'm sure. Also, yesterday, Thursday, the 9th, at the Pittsfield Senior Center on North Street, there was a candidate meet and greet, which included candidates for the Pittsfield City Council and Pittsfield School Committee. Not all of them, but quite a few were there. And I did attend and was kind of sad that it was little to no turnout on that one. And I don't know if it's just because a lot of people didn't know about it, but there were quite a few candidates there. And this election is so important. As many of you know, the Pittsfield Public Schools has been heavily discussed for the past year. A lot of things happening there and a lot of things on the table that are being discussed. Consolidation with the schools. We have a continual decline in enrollment. And I have to throw in that it was shocking to see that this year we're down another 182 students. So almost another 200 students we've lost in the Pittsfield Public Schools. And I wonder if some of it is related to some of the incidents last year and they're choicing out, or if it's just young people not coming into the area and we just don't have the student population here. So I'm going to be doing more on that. But back to the meet and greets at the Senior Center. So again, I was a little disappointed with how low that turnout was. It was almost nobody. And the Senior Center is a great place. That's another thing. I'm going to be doing a highlight video with them after the election. But Friday, October 17th, so a week from today, they're going to do another candidate meet and greet. This one will have, again, members running for the school committee, some of the incumbent city councilors, and some of the challengers. So if you can, it is Friday, October 17th at 10 a.m. at the Senior Center on North Street. There's free parking in the back. Of course, there's always 30 minutes free parking on the street. And if you need, I think I used a meter and paid for 2 hours worth of parking. It was 90 cents. So it shouldn't break you. But this election is so important. Take the time. If you have questions for these candidates, take the time to go meet them in person and ask them some of the questions you have. Get to know them. Make sure you vote on Tuesday, November 4th. This election is so important. You have to remember that city council, they approved the budget. The final vote on the budget that's put in front of them is the city council. And, this directly affects your taxes. It directly affects your life. School committee, same thing. These decisions being made by the school committee, especially if you're a parent with children in the public school system, it directly affects your life. And so, in the words of Tip O'Neill, all politics are local. Get involved in local. And when I say get involved, even if that means just voting, because these issues are in your own backyard and have a direct and immediate impact on your life. So that being said, again, I'm going to plug it one more time, Friday, October 17th at 10 a.m. at the Senior Center. So I've been doing the candidate interviews, as many of you know, and this year's been an incredibly busy year for me. I have quite a few coming up. The next round I have is going to be at-large counselor and City Council Vice President Earl Persip, at-large counselor Kathy Amuso, and then one of the school committee candidates on this one, and that would be Jeff, is it Buger? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Jeff is a super nice guy, highly educated. I enjoyed hearing him speak at the school committee meeting the other night during public speaking, but I will be doing those three hopefully tomorrow. So I just have to follow up with a couple of the candidates, and coming up another round after that, some more school committee members and some more city council candidates that I'll be featuring. So to those of you that are running for office this year and you want to be featured on It's Pittsfield Tonight, DM the page and I will get back to you. I do not, I know many of the media outlets reach out to people and send invites. I do not do that. So it would take too much time trying to juggle the schedule around and waiting on responses. So if you would like to be featured, you're more than welcome. Direct message the page through It's Pittsfield Tonight, and I will get back to you. It might not be the same day. It might take me a day or two, but I will get back to you, and we'll schedule something in. The way I've been doing these is 3 candidates at a time. So not in one video, but one after the other, because loading up camera gear and audio gear and doing all the things I need to do to show up for a shoot, doing one candidate at a time, I wouldn't be able to do it. Even doing it this way, it's still, this year I'm putting in about 50 or 60 hours a week to do this. And I do not charge these. This is something I do for the community. So also, that being said, I've been mentioning this the past week or two or month or so, but I am putting up my fundraiser today. I know a few people have asked me about it. I haven't done one in 2 or 3 years. I hate doing them, but it's impossible for me to do this much work and not, because it costs a lot of money and it consumes all my time, and I don't have any money coming in when I do this. And so I will be posting a GoFundMe link in the comment section of this video, and then I'll do it separate on the page by itself also. For those of you that do not want to give to a GoFundMe, I know there's a few that have said to me, I want to help you out, but I don't like GoFundMes. That's fine. The mailing address is It's Pittsfield Tonight, 1 Willow Road, Pittsfield, Mass. 01201. And that's right here on the screen. And I will also message me if you didn't catch that. It's 1 Willow Road, Pittsfield, Mass. 01201. And but if you didn't catch that, message me and I'll send you the address. And anything helps, even if you can only give $5 or $10. And I've said this, with as big as the audience is now, we're at almost 12,000 local followers. And if everyone just gave $5 one time every year, I could easily manage this and grow this to doing more and more and more and more, because the business highlights is something I really enjoy doing, and that will be picking up in November also. Just with the holidays coming in, it's one of my favorite times to help promote our local businesses, because spending your money locally is so important. That money gets recirculated back into the local economy, and it benefits all of us. And of course, it takes a lot of the tax burden off of the residents. We have to support our businesses. It's crucial to the economy. It's our local businesses that donate to the nonprofits, to the charities, to the sports teams, to even families when there's things that go wrong and people need assistance, whether it be a tragedy or an illness or a fire or something like that. And the local businesses are always the first ones to step up. So, we need to support them. And it's not just supporting them to support them. A lot of them are just fantastic businesses with great products that are unique to our area. We're not a big chain store brand name community in that way. And I think that's what makes us special. It really does. So anyway, make sure you do all that. So pay attention to this year's election. Get involved. And then, like I said, if getting involved just means you vote. Vote on Tuesday, November 4th. It is crucial. Hit the Senior Center Friday, October 17th at 10 a.m. if you are available. I will be there. I'd like to see some people there. And talk to the candidates. Express your concerns. Ask them the questions. And my GoFundMe will be in the link in the comment section to this video. I'm also going to put the link on a separate post by itself later on. I'm going to leave that up for a few weeks to help do this, because it is growing and growing and growing as far as the number of interviews I'm doing. And I really need your help to be able to continue this. And that's the truth. I cannot afford to just keep doing it on my own. I would if I could. And that's why I haven't done one in a few years. I was able to for a while there, but when you get into the election stuff, it's crazy busy. And I love doing it. I want to do it, and I want to grow this. So I'm looking at different ways with the channel down the road, how we can grow, because it's grown bigger than I can imagine. This month, we're on our track for our first time ever through It's Pittsfield Tonight to get over 1 million views in a month in 30 days. And that'll be a first. I've never hit 1 million views in 30 days. That's unbelievable. So thank you to all of you, and help out if you can. It's much needed and much appreciated, believe me. So that's it for now. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll catch you all in the next day or two.